Hello, so let's talk about seventh house. I was just reading this book and wanted to thought of making video on it. So this is Brihat Jyotish Shara, and here it is written, जिस स्त्री के लग्न से सप्तम घर में सूर्य वर्तमान हो वह स्त्री उत्तम कुल में जन्मादि होने से उत्तमा भी हो तो अधम बर्ताव करने वाली होती है और पति से परस्पर स्नेह रहित होती है और it's not a good basically. So what it is saying is, if you have sun in the seventh house, it is not a very good position and for your material for your marital life. Why? Because sun, which is naturally a very fiery planet, and seventh house is a very cold planet, a cold house. It is a house of your sexuality, it is house of your marriage. And there when sun comes, which has lot of which is a fiery planet, it brings damage there. So it is not a very advisable position, and if you have this position, then you will have to do remedies for that. And see, it is not about my life I will never be able to have a good relationship. It is about controlling your ego, because sun represents your ego. Now sun is having sun in the seventh house means you are showing your ego in a wrong place. You are showing your ego to everybody who is, because seventh house is other people also, it is society also. So and there you are showing ego in a wrong way. For example, if it is Libra, so mostly women you are dealing with angrily, or you are not talking with them properly, or you are very aggressively you are talking. If there is Virgo, then you have to be very careful that servants or people who are working under you, there you are misbehaving with them or mistreating them. So you have to be you have to analyze it like that. And anyway, sun in the seventh house, ego issues happen. And sun is debilitated in the seventh house. So seventh house is getting afflicted here because of the presence of sun. And sun is also father, so some kind of, whenever you will try to activate sun seventh house, some kind of problems for your father may happen. So that's how you have to see. Now for second thing, uh, जिस स्त्री के सप्तम में चंद्रमा हो तो वह स्त्री उज्ज्वल स्त्री वस्त्रों को पहनने वाली, मनोहर मुख वाली, बड़ी नम्रता से रहने वाली, मोतियों की माला से उत्तम. ओके, सो फॉर सेवेंथ हाउस, मून इज़ अ वेरी naughty planet, and moon is a very it travels, it is the fastest traveling planet in the astrology. So mood swings happens a lot, though the book is saying that it is the wife or the spouse is very good looking and is very calm, um, very good in dressing sense or fashion and all that thing, and very number means she's very calm or he is very calm and is fond of pearls and jewelries and everything. But what I have seen that since moon is also emotional planet, you will bring lot of emotional equation with your person, and with your partner you will be very emotionally dependent on them. And your partner will be the one who will love traveling, or they will be into healing, or they will be into some kind of medicinal job. This kind of occupation they may be having, or they can be actors, because moon is again the moon, Venus, Mercury, these are a dramatic planets, entertainment related planets. And but yes, also moon is the karka for lies. So there, I'm not saying in a bad way, but even if the spouse is loyal one, they may have habit of lying, because moon anyways in the lagna gives you that tendency to be a liar. Like, they knowingly unknowingly they hide things and they lie things. So like that. But very good, very depend, if you have Taurus moon, then very fond of good food and all that thing. If it is debilitated moon, then somebody who has gone through lot of mental and emotional pain, right? And then we have to see if Mars is there. So Mars in the seventh house, इट इज़ सेट दैट सप्तम भवन में बैठा हो अथवा शनि के साथ मंगल सिंह राशि का होकर सप्तम घर में बैठा हो तो स्त्री अवश्य वैधव्य गुणयुक्ति होती है, और यदि कुल उत्तम कुलोत्त हो तो भी वह कपटयुक्त बर्ताव से अवश्य. ओके, so Mars is again, it is a fiery planet, same as sun, gives lot of aggression, give lot of anger issues, and that's why it is called dosha, manglik dosha. So seventh house Mars, your Mars, your whole energy will go on the partner, or you will always be seeking why it is said Vaishya means it's it is not a like it is not a insulting word here. It is saying that your sexual appetite must be will be very high, because now you have a very energetic planet in the sexual house. So you have to see like that. Don't I have seen lot many people who give a wrong translation and say that, oh, book said such a demeaning thing about men or women. It's not like that. Depend how you see the things, how you translate things. So here what they are saying is, whenever somebody has Mars in the seventh house, they may have extra fondness for sexual things, or they may be a little bit aggressive in their nature with the other people, and they may be violent in nature, if especially if afflicted by Saturn or Rahu. So you have to judge the result in that way. For Mercury, you see the person will be good businessman, and also he will be very knowledgeable person, and very light hearted, very comic, and very they will be like a friend. They will be depends, if the Mercury is with the afflicted planet, then it will be somebody who criticize you a lot, who is very critical. But if Mercury is with the happy planet, somebody who enjoys laughing with you, who enjoys, who shares your happiness and all. But it is it loses Digbal in seventh house. So it will be always very dependent on you, like whatever you say, whatever. So it can irritate you a little bit. Mostly I've seen people, spouses who are very dependent on them, get this kind of combination. So spouses who are very dependent on them, or they are dependent on the spouses, so they are always dependent, because see, Mercury is a child, so you are always dependent on the spouse. So especially if the affliction is there, then you will be dependent on them, and as well you will mistreat them, like you will treat them very badly, and due to that the issues happen. But yeah, money wise, if it is good, not afflicted, then it can give you good companionship. If there is a Jupiter there, then it can be little bit of somebody who is very spiritual, who is very knowledgeable, who is very uh, 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 who is very again, it is a fiery it is Jupiter is a lot of Sagittarius, which is a fiery sign. So again, if there is a similar kind of this thing traits like of Mars, but here the person will be very um, very much into luxury things, and very good actually. Jupiter is the karaka for luck. So so this luck planet is coming into the house of marriage, so through marriage your luck rises actually. And or seventh house is also business, so because of you will be very lucky for people, for their business. And that's how you have to see. But also it can give you um, if afflicted by Rahu or this thing, so it can give you addiction towards the seventh house matters also, and also losses because of the seventh house matters. And that's how you see. And for seventh house Venus, it is a, see, seventh house Jupiter, I think fifth, seventh house Venus, you have, it is a Karko Bhav Nasha hai, so it brings some kind of affliction to that area. Though you will get everything, but still that house affects get affected, and good support of partner is little bit difficult there, unless there is another one planet which is there to balance that out. And if suppose Saturn is there, or any good planet is there, then the partner will be very beautiful or good looking and all that thing. If Saturn is there, Saturn is the karaka for, if Saturn is debilitated, then definitely somebody who looks like a beggar, or who is not very uh, who careful, who is not very cautious about their living, how they're living, or how, clothes. Because Saturn here, the person will always wear dirty clothes, or they'll not wash their clothes for 2 3 days and all. That kind of partner you will get. If Saturn is in a good dignity, then somebody who is very much into branded clothes, and very rich person, very knowledge person, uh, very very courageous, and all that thing will happen. So that's how Saturn comes here. Somebody who is into business, the person himself or herself will be into business. And that's how you see the combination. Jistrika, and then if you have Rahu there, then Rahu means, see, somebody, Rahu means your taste is very different when it comes to marital life. So you like somebody who is from different place, different culture, different, who speaks different language. So this is the signification of Rahu in the seventh house. But it also gives good money. But yes, you end up, and Rahu is never satisfied. So there are many instances where cheating, or you may end up getting married twice or thrice when Rahu is there in the seventh house. That's why it's not very good, because it wants to expand. Wherever Rahu is there, it wants to expand. So Rahu in the house of marriage, they are not very happy with one marriage. So either they become very obsessed with the partner, and then partner leaves them because of their obsessiveness. That's how they keep changing the partner and all. So so that's why it's not very good combination, but good for money. And also it can give you health issues near uterus or something like that. And that was, I've Ketu I have not covered. Ketu in the seventh house. See, Ketu is denial. So Ketu in the seventh house, the partner will be very least interested in showcasing their love for you. They will not showcase how much they love you, the least bothered, and that will frustrate the person. And you will always say ki, why I see, if Ketu comes in the seventh house, okay, Rahu will go in the first house. So you will be obsessed about yourself a lot, and that's why you will want that your partner should be obsessed with you as well. But that will not happen because there is Ketu there. So the partner is very very the partner is person is a very monk type of person, unless there are other planets to balance that Ketu there, like for Jupiter instance, or Venus is not good with Ketu. If still Venus with Ketu in the seventh house, Venus will control Ketu. But if Ketu is with Mercury, or if Ketu is with uh, Sun, then there is a double damage in the marriage, so, or relationship. So I hope you liked the video, and that's how you have to see